Hey guys, Coach Kayla. How is everybody today? Awesome Tuesday tips. So today we're talking about meal planning. And I have a lot of clients ask me pretty consistently how to do meal planning, what it all entails. I know a lot of people are really scared to put a meal plan in place. They say they don't have time, they don't know where to start. So I'm here to help. And so, just a little background, what is meal planning? It is asking the question, what's for dinner, one time, and having a plan for the entire week so you don't have to ask that question every night at 4 o'clock. So, meal planning is just really having a plan in place of what you're going to eat throughout the whole week. And so an easy way to start this, what I do is I start on Friday and I kind of look at my week for the next week and I try to figure out, what am I going to be doing that week? Do my kids have something going on at school? Do I have a meeting that's late at night or later in the day? Will I be home? Do I have some extra time to cook dinner? Like on Tuesday nights, I don't go to the gym on Wednesdays, so I have a little bit of extra time to cook dinner on Tuesday nights. So I really look at my week and start planning on Fridays. Then I sit down and I do my click list on Walmart or Kroger.com to kind of see, this is what we're going to have for the week. I write down every single meal that we're going to have and I determine what items I need to get at the store. Then I also look through my pantry and find out what items I already have. And you'll start to develop a list of items that you want to keep all the time in your pantry and some in your fridge. The fridge is a little bit tougher because stuff spoils, but if it's like a pantry staple, a lot of times I'll just make sure that I have certain stuff on hand. For those cases where I do a meal plan and then I'm like, I don't really feel like having spaghetti tonight, so let's do chicken or whatever. So you'll start to see that you'll want certain items in your pantry at all times. So that's what I do on Friday, and then Saturday I'll do my click list and then I'll go pick up my groceries. And on Sunday I'll usually do meal prep where I'll chop veggies, I'll make quinoa or rice, I'll even bake some chicken breast or just whatever I need to make those recipes throughout the week as easy as possible. And also meal planning doesn't mean you have to cook every single night. What I do is if I know, like I said, if my kids have something at school or if we're going to be out, I'll plan that into our meal plan of where we're going to eat, what restaurant we're going to go to or whatever. Or if I do have that extra time, then I'll try to plan on something where I can cook something a little more elaborate. And I try to do the same. I probably rotate about 10 recipes on a week to 2 week basis. So I will we have certain staples that are in our home that we like: healthy spaghetti and meatballs, tacos, healthy tacos, hamburgers, healthy hamburgers. We have certain recipes that I know that everybody loves, that both of my kids will eat and that I can make on a consistent basis. So I'll kind of rotate those over like a 5 to 10 day period, but then I'll also sprinkle in some new recipes. So if I want to try something new, say, I'm craving lasagna this week and I want to make, I've already done this, so this isn't new, but for some people, like if you want to try to make healthy lasagna, maybe add some mushrooms into it, add some, goat cheese versus ricotta or whatever to try to make it healthy, then you would just add 1 to 2 new recipes on top of the recipes that are your constant recipes. So that way you're not trying to cook a new recipe every single night that you haven't made before. That's going to be difficult. So, and I have a couple of websites that I like to go to get new recipes. Obviously Pinterest. If you're not on Pinterest, I highly recommend it. Pinterest has some great recipes and you can just put in whatever you want. Like if you're looking for clean recipes, or if you're looking for easy recipes on a budget, or if you are doing a certain diet plan, low carb, high protein, whatever, you can type that into Pinterest and tons of recipes will pop up. So if you want to follow me on Pinterest, I have a lot of good clean eating recipes, and then just also some yummy recipes that you can make that are super easy. So my Pinterest is Kayla_health coach. So just go to Pinterest and type that in, and you will see all my recipes pop up. Another couple of websites that I really like is Give Me Some Oven, and that's GIMME someoven.com. That one's a really good one. I also like, let me think what else. I like allrecipes.com. That's a good one. And I use Pinterest. So those are really my 3 go-tos for healthy recipes. So let's see, and I made some notes, and I'm sorry. And another thing you want to ask yourself when you are doing a meal plan is ask yourself certain questions. What are you going for? Are you going for healthy recipes? Are you doing this to save time? Are you doing this to be adventurous? Like, what is your goal for doing a meal plan? And that'll kind of steer you in what direction you want to go. And then let's see. So we already kind of talked about that. And another thing you want to do when doing your meal plan is you want to pick recipes that have kind of common ingredients, so you're not buying tons of stuff that you're going to use one time in one recipe. So like, I'll look for recipes on Pinterest that kind of all go together, and then I'll know that I can use ground beef to make tacos and meatloaf if that's what we're doing for the week. And so I'm not buying something to make chicken, something to make ground beef, something to make a vegetarian dish. I'm not buying all these groceries to make one meal. I'm making a couple different meals with a bunch of different items that I'm buying. And then I'll also look at what I have in my pantry already. So if I do a recipe that is kind of has some rare ingredients in it, I'll try to see what's another recipe that I can make with that ingredient, so that I'm not, like I said, buying a ton of ingredients that I'm going to use in one recipe and then it's going to sit in my pantry or refrigerator. So that's another really good tip. And I went through, and also you want to try to make recipes that are kind of customizable. I'll make one basic recipe, but then I'll know if it's something that I can add cheese to for my kids, or I can do extra veggies for me. Just something that's customizable, that's easy to add or take away ingredients and make it individual for each person that you might be feeding. And I don't know if you guys can see, my little puppy wants to play. That's Sadie. Say hi, Sadie. She wants to play while we're talking. It's probably time for her to go out and get some lunch. So let's see if I have any other tips for you guys. We kind of already went over that. We did that. So once you kind of get this process down, like I said, plan on Friday, do click list, and then prep on Sunday. Once you do it a couple of times, at first it'll feel like a lot. But then once you start to do it, it gets easier and easier. So, it'll just become a habit that you do. I know I always do my Sunday prep. I know that's part of my Sunday routine. This will become a habit and it'll become a lot easier. So don't get overwhelmed at first. Just start small, maybe try to do it 1 week and then see how it goes and build on it and learn. And as you do it, like I said, it'll get easier, and it will make your life way easier during the week when you have school and work and kids' activities and all the things that we have on a daily basis. So thank you guys for watching. Another few things I wanted to mention is I just started a YouTube channel, so look for that. It's just Coach Kayla's Health and Life Coaching. Search for that and you will find my YouTube channel, as well as my Detox Cleanse class starts up again soon, so watch for the date. I don't have a date yet, but my partner and I will be doing that soon, so watch for that. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found my tips very helpful, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.